Hi everyone, it's Sandy. Thank you for joining me here on my channel. I have another 6x6 paper project for you. Just use your 6x6 papers, or you can also use your 12x12 papers and then cut them down to a 6x6 paper size. And these are just another little fun idea that I thought you might want to give a go. It's really fun. It's really simple, and this is how I've put it together. And it's a double pocket pouch, so it's a great way for you to add some fun stuff inside the pockets. You could use it for Happy Mail. You could store your ephemeras in here, your die cards or tags. And it's really simple project, and I'll show you how it looks like on the inside. And I also made a similar one as well. If you have some vellum paper or tracing paper and you want to use your vellum paper, I also made another similar one, which is this one here. And I'll also show you the measurements and how I put this one together. Again, this uses 6x6 paper. And the papers I use for these two projects are the papers from I think this is an American Crafts 6x6 paper pad, and I think it's called Everyday. It might be an older paper collection, I'm not too sure, but I've had it for probably about a month or so in my stash, so I wanted to use these papers. So just in case you're wanting to know, these were the papers I used for these two projects. And let me just show you how it looks like. And I did add some of my other pieces of embellishments that I had made, like this one here, just to decorate the closure, and some of my acrylic bead dangles. And I used some ribbon for the closure. So just open it up like this. And all I've done was I punched out a circle shape with my circle punch and stuck it on the front, and then use a hole punch to punch it in the middle, just to make it more sturdy so it doesn't tear. And it opens up this way, and I have a tag die, but you can just create your own tag. And I placed it in the front here, and all I done was glued at this side and at the bottom to create a little tuck pocket up here for another smaller tag. So if you wanted to use that to write a little message. And I also had a little envelope die, which I thought was really cute, and that fitted perfectly in front of the tag. And I just thought that was just a nice way to decorate the front. I made a little file tab shape. I just folded some paper over in half and then corner around at the corners to create like a page tab. And then this is how the pocket looks like. It just opens up this way. You may have seen this style of pockets, but I wanted to make one using 6x6 papers. And I just placed in here in the front pocket one of these really fun little pocket flip with a front pocket and a place for a tag, which I had done a tutorial for you as well on how you can make these cute little pocket envelope style. And it opens up as well here, and there is another pocket, and it's really cute. And there's a pocket here as well, and it just looks like that. And if you wanted to see how to make this, I'll put that tutorial with the link down below for you if you missed the video. So it just goes in there perfectly. And then on the second pocket, which is that one, I just added a little file pocket folder, and I use a 6x6 paper as well to make this one, and I thought this was just a perfect size to fit in here. So this is how it looks like again. So it's got a lot of space, and then it just closes up like this. And I just thought this is a little fun little project, so I'll show you how to make this one. And then I did make another one using some vellum in the front, and then I created like a little belly band to insert a little teeny envelope, this is a die that I have, and that just goes in there. So you've got a spot to have an envelope to write a note, or you could also add whatever you like through the little belly band, and that opens up that way. So I thought that was really cute. And I did also make one using some digital papers that I have. In case you have digital papers, you can make one as well with your digitals, and opens up the same way. And the measurements for this one's a little bit different. It's just a bit smaller, because when I printed this out on my photocopying paper, the print was a little bit smaller than a 6x6 size, but it was still a cute little way to create a little ephemera folder as well. So, and that also opens up there. So in case you wanted to try that with your digitals, it also will work. So I'll also show you the measurements for this one. So we'll start with this one first, and I'll show you how to make this one really easily. You'll need 3 pieces of 6x6 papers. So let me just grab my 3 pieces. These are just some of my papers from my stash. And I also have a little strip of paper here, which I cut it about half an inch by 6 inches. That's just for this bottom part here. So if you wanted to add a little piece of paper there to decorate it, because it's a single-sided paper, I just thought it was a bit plain. You can also do that. So you'll need 3 pieces of 6x6. So we're going to grab your first 2. Firstly, just grab, decide which one you want as your cover. And then that will be, in my case, it'll be this one. So what you're going to do, once you picked out your cover, you're going to make a score line at 4 inches. And that top part will be the closure, like this part here. So we've done that, and we'll just put that to the side. We'll grab the other 2 pieces of 6x6 papers, and you're going to score them both the same, and you're going to just score on each side at half an inch on one side. Sorry, not half an inch, sorry, it's 3/8 of an inch, which is a little score mark just before that half an inch mark. So it's 3/8 of an inch on one side, and I'm just going to turn it around this way and do it the same, and do it at 3/8 of an inch as well. And then you're just going to fold it in half, like I have done there. So now you'll have 2 score lines and the score line that you've folded in half, and you'll do the same with your second piece, scoring it again at 3/8 of an inch, as well as the other side all the way down, and then folding that paper in half. So we've got all the papers scored. And what we'll do now, we're going to, we'll just grab one of these ones first, and we're going to remove these 2 pieces out. I'm just going to turn it this way, and I'm just going to angle cut this part. Come around this way and angle cut that side, and come back around, and I'm going to also then remove this side. And just do the same like we did the other side, just cut the ends. So you have that, and we'll do that as well to the other piece. So just and just angle cut that side as well up here. So now you have both your papers already cut out. Let's assemble the pockets now, because these will be the 2 pockets. So I'm just going to fold these 2 parts in. And then we're going to apply some glue to the 2 little flaps. So now you've created yourself a pocket, and we'll do that to the other one as well. So now we have the 2 pockets already complete. We're going to grab this piece here that's going to be a cover. All we're going to do is just going to fold that over, just so you know this is your top part of the cover. And then all I've done here, I did decorate the corners here with an angle cut that, but I'll just use a corner rounder. I'm just going to corner around this part. You can also use your edge border dies to decorate the edge here as well. Okay, so now we have the cover. We've got the 2 pockets. Just decide which one you want as your front pocket with the pattern first. And in this case, I'll use this one because I like the pattern on here. And this will be the one that's going at the back. So that'll be at the back. And that's going to get placed over here. But before I do that, I'm just going to place that little strip that I had cut out just to decorate the bottom. And I'm just going to glue that down onto the bottom. I mean, you don't have to do this part if you don't want to. I just thought it might make it look more just pretty up the white background. Just trim off that little bit at the end. So now we've got these 2. What we're going to do, we're going to grab the one that's at the back, and you want to grab some double-sided tape, or you can use your glue. And I'm just going to place a strip of a double-sided tape in the middle. It's just somewhere in the middle. And I'll just peel that off. We're going to grab the front pocket and we're going to just line it up in the front. Make sure everything lines up and press down where we place that tape. So now that will adhere both the pockets together, back to back. And now we're going to place that onto the cover, and I'm just going to turn it around to the back and do the same thing and put some more tape in the middle. And then I can just place that now somewhere in the middle. And then just press that down when you're happy with where you positioned it. And there you have yourself your double pocket pouch with a closure, and then you can have fun decorating the front. And then you can also add a little envelope in the front here. You can do the same and add a tag like I have on the side to create another tuck pocket. You can leave it as it is. And then you can just punch a hole here to create a closure if you like. So that's how I made this one. And now to make this one here, it's similar to the first one I just showed you. There's just the measurements are a little bit different. So to do this one, if you have some vellum or tracing paper, that'll also work. So what you're going to do, you're going to grab 2 pieces of 6x6 paper for this part, and you want to cut your vellum. I've just got some glue on my vellum here, so. And with your vellum, you want to cut that at 5 3/4 inch by 7 1/4 inch. And I'll put the measurements for the vellum down below for you if you need to know the measurements. So again, you'll need 2 pieces of 6x6, and you're going to, one of your 6x6, you're going to create that same score line that we had done for this size pocket. So I've already made my pocket, so that is the pocket which is the same as that one. And with the other 6x6 size paper, we're going to make one cut, and you're going to line your paper at 1 1/4 inch, and you're going to cut that out. So you'll have a piece here at 1¼ inches by 6 inches. And then you have this piece, and we're going to do the same thing. We're going to line your paper at the 4 3/4 inch, and we're going to do the same and score it at 3/8 inch on both sides. And then we'll fold that in half. And again, removing the 2 sides. And I'm just going to assemble this pocket because I've already done the other pockets, so don't need to make the other pocket. Let me just put some glue now on here. Okay, so now you've got this piece, and then you've got the wider one. So they're both going to be placed this way with the smaller one on the top. And we'll do the same thing as we had done with the other pockets by adding some double-sided tape to the longer piece first. And then we'll place the smaller one in the front, as centered as you can. So now you'll have those 2 pockets with a smaller one and a larger one for your smaller bits and pieces. And now I'm just going to grab the piece of vellum, and we're going to fold this vellum in half at the 7 1/4 inch side. So we'll fold that over in half. And then we are going to apply some more of the double-sided tape to the center here and also to the center at the back. So I'm just going to do that now. Actually, with the back, I'm only going to go, we're just going to go halfway down. We don't need to go all the way to the top because we don't want to see the tape through the vellum. So I'm just going to gently just going to go about just below halfway, because that's pretty much all you need. You just need a little bit just to adhere it to the back. So, but the front, you can go all the way to the top. Let's grab the vellum and open this up, and we're just going to place this at the fold line and just centering it as best you can. So that's going to get pressed there now, and then we're going to bring this up and press that down. So you open it up, and then you will have your pocket. It will sort of stick out a bit. If you want to carry on and put some more tape, you can, if it doesn't bother you looking at the tape. So that's parts done. Now we've got this little strip. I'm going to place this in the front here, and that's going to cover the double-sided tape in the front, so it tidies it up like that. So I'm just going to line it up the top there, and I'm going to fold this piece back, and that's going to go at the back, and that will cover that piece. So you can also just find the alignment for that where you want to finish off the tape. So I could have gone a little bit further up, but that's okay for this tutorial. So we've got that. Then all I'm going to do now, I'm just going to glue the shorter part all throughout the whole of that. And then this part here, I'm just going to glue at the top only. That will give me the belly band shape. So I'm just going to try and center that as best I can and fold that back. Just try to line it all up. So that is how I've done this pocket. And then you just added your little envelope. You can embellish your the front part of the belly band, and it just goes in there like that. And then you open that up, and there you have your double pouch for ephemeras or anything you like to add for Happy Mail. And again, this is the digital print one. I like this one too. It's really pretty as well, and it's got nice soft. You can see the print through the vellum. But that is how I made this one with the vellum, and then this one here. So I hope this was a fun little tutorial video for you using 6x6 papers. And I'll put the measurements down below for the vellum pocket. And I'll see you soon in my next video. Bye for now.